Power to disable.
Disabled.
Primary weapons to enable.
Enabled.
Secondary weapons to enable and prime.
Primed.
Astrogation systems to enable.
Enabled.
Life support to enable. Reflector shields to enable and prime. Targeted systems to enable.
Enabled.
Alpha interface to enable.
Enabled.
Laser interface to prime. Twin lasers to enable. Low bombs to prime. Dark rifle to enable. Flashlight to prime. All systems prime.
All systems are go. Weapons primed and ready.
All right. Let's see here. Is everything working the way it's supposed to? It's always the question of the day, isn't it? Hey. All right. Okay. Get the microphone all set up here. All right. Grab a drinky drink. All right. So, yeah, somehow I managed to avoid most of the spoilers. I know 2 of them by title. I have not watched any trailers. I have not watched anything. I stayed away from social media as best as I damn could. And then my coworkers were like, "Oh my gosh, did you watch Summer Game Fest? Man, you really got to check out." Like, I'm like, nope. Shutting that down right away. So, yeah, I'm about as virgin as you can get on this kind of stuff. So, you know, we're gonna have a little fun today, hopefully. So yeah, we're not gonna waste too much time on preamble. I think everybody kind of knows the gist of the world right now. So, you know, we don't need to waste too much time on this. Besides, this is like a 3-hour something event. So, yikes, that is a lot. So on that note, we're going to just pause music. We're gonna get right into this, and yeah, hopefully this is pretty good. A slight trigger warning for anybody that actually cares about this. For some reason, I did not realize this until after I hit play on this stream. But yeah, I know, crazy, right? My stream is at 1080p, but my stream output is not. For some reason, my stream output is actually 720p. And I don't know how that happened, but apparently last stream was 720p, which wasn't too bad. And this stream, obviously the same. So great for people with low bandwidth, bitrate, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, the downside is that, yeah, it's 720p, which I don't know. Most people are going to be watching this on like a smaller screen anyway. So the quality is not going to be that bad. And 720p does scale up to 4K and 1080p well enough. So the image will be a little on the softer side, but other than that, it really won't be too bad. So on that note, we are going to shrink my big old butt face here. Somehow. Come on, VTube Studio. Do your job. Yeah. Now, normally I would go into spooky mode for this, but need my little tiny mouse plugged in so I can control this a little better. Just give me a sec here. Forgot my laptop does not have a scroll wheel on it, which is annoying. All right. Zip. Okay. So there's little me in the corner. I don't want to block the trailers too much. And then we're going to pop on the Elgato. Hey, look at that, eh? It looks good, eh? All right. So, and let's make sure. Oh, we can do 4K. All right. So if we do 4K for Summer Game Fest video from YouTube, it should look a little better, even though it'll be compressed into 720p. But at least it'll be like crisper, right? In theory, right? I don't know. That's what I would think. So yeah, I think we're looking good there. And let's go ahead and pop this over so I can actually see the control. And I think we are good. So without further ado, we're going to fire up the old loud noises videos. All right. So I've actually been looking forward to this. I know I'm stalling, but I've actually been looking forward to this more than I thought I would. It's been a rough year, as you know, and I've been kind of drowning myself in video games a little bit. But as you know, I like to live through things vicariously, you know, and yeah, I've been watching a lot of the new games that have been coming out and watching people play them, stream them, YouTube them, whatever, and just kind of coming away with a good time. And like I said in the last stream, gaming is getting really expensive. So, when it's a $70-$80 game, I'm much less likely to run out and buy it. 50 is kind of, I wouldn't say a sweet spot, but it's the spot for like a brand new game where if I see it and I really like it, I don't really think about it much. But once you start pushing up that extra 10, 20, 30 bucks, I know it's just a coffee. It's just one meal or going out to eat a week, that type of thing. But like, it's that mental trickery, the shenanigans that happen in your brain whenever you see something like that and you're like, yeah, I don't know, So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what the future is of gaming this year. I'm sure a lot of the stuff's going to be into 2027 and 2028 and 2029, but like realistically here though, it'll be interesting to see what the path is, because most of these games you're going to be seeing have been in development for a couple of years already. So even though we have these current issues in the gaming industry of the AI and all that kind of stuff, kind of messing with the things in the world, just the world stuff happening, right? The reality is that this stuff's already been in the pipeline for a while. But this will kind of point you to the directions of things. Like, for example, a lot of the release dates are probably getting moved to the end of the year because of Grand Theft Auto 6. Okay, fine. Maybe even push back to next year, because for some reason people are terrified of Grand Theft Auto 6. But, when you look at like the overall picture, I'm hoping that when I see during this whole Summer Game Fest thing, there's an industry that looks fairly healthy. And so I'm excited. I'm sure you guys are all excited. Let's just do this, right? So let's go. It's going to be loud. It's going to be crazy. Let's go for it. The following program contains flashing lights and visual effects that may affect photosensitive viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Thanks for the warning. Let's turn this up. All right.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Do we want subtitles on? I think we should do subtitles. I don't know how well they're going to work, but I think we should leave the YouTube subtitles on. Some people are not watching this with audio, so I think some subtitles would be good for people. Got to look out for people who may not be able to, have the hearing thing happening. Which, it's funny. I'm saying all of this stuff and anybody who's impaired cannot hear what I'm saying. So clearly I'm on the right path, right? All right. Anyways, here's Keighley, the guy who has like every event and award show ever. Joe Keighley? Well, these subs are going to be great. Damn. That's a lot of people.
Yes, you guys are prepped and ready.
You can tell he loves doing
It's a
this
good
stuff.
one. Don't worry. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, gaming's biggest global showcase of what's next. We started SGF back in 2020 because we didn't want to lose that magic moment every June when gamers around the world come together to hype ourselves about the future. New worlds, new stories, new characters.
Oh my God. These subtitles are terrible. They're lagging so far behind what he's saying that it's actually distractive, and I'm just going to turn them off. Like, he's talking like 8 times faster than the subtitles are coming out. If you're trying to do this and you're deaf, you're like speed reading on crack. So
Yeah, maybe
let's just do it without
return of some
subtitles.
fan favorites too. This is our 7th and biggest
Wait a minute. Did they seriously spoil in the title of the Summer Game Fest what the fuck was in Summer Game Fest? Really? Really? It's a good thing I already knew about these two, but holy shit, that is just... What are you doing?
SGF. I have to say, guys, the magic is back. We have a great show for you today.
You can see the teleprompter.
Now, over the next 2 hours, we, alongside some of the world's most talented game developers, are going to show you why gaming's best days are right ahead of us. What I love about SGF is that we put platforms and rivalries aside. It doesn't matter where you play, everyone is welcome here today. And right now, everyone has a lot of games to play.
There will not be a single Game Boy Advance game at this show.
As you can see behind me, in just the first 5 months of 2026, Steam saw a record-setting
Jesus.
9,265
It's over
new
9,000!
game releases, and that's up from 7,800 last year. There are now more games and more creators than at any point in the history of this great medium. Now, sure, a cynic might look at those numbers and think, how can anyone possibly break through with their game? But then, great medium. Now, sure, a cynic might look
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What just happened there?
at those numbers and think, how
All right, let's refresh this. For some reason, it's like being weirdly slow. I've noticed that YouTube tends to not do well when the videos are really long. Like the player starts struggling.
you look closer? Independent publishers, isn't that great?
That is just a jump.
Absolutely, and most of them were brand new IPs like Nugenics, Windrose, or Far Far West. That
All right,
tells you
he's
something
just
important. Players,
gonna
you guys are
talk
hungry for new
about- he did this
experiences.
last
You want
one, too.
originality, games at different price points. And when developers take bold, creative swings, turns out you guys show up for them. Really great, so congratulations to all those games. Now, you know, some
Yay.
games, they become global blockbusters, but others actually find smaller, passionate communities that love them deeply. And today, both of those kinds of success matter. The truth is, not every game has to be for everyone. That's what makes this medium so exciting right now and makes SGF so rewarding, because this show helps drive discovery. I hope you find your next favorite game today. So get ready to get wishlisting. Should we get on with the show? Okay.
You ready
It's
to
gonna be a
consume?
fun ride. So let's get started with our
I'm ready.
preview of what's ahead with our first announcement.
All right, what do we got? It's French Batman. Okay, maybe not. Concierge. Okay, I'm in work. Let's try it again.
Oui? Qui est-ce? So, you're the American who called earlier. The sister of the man on the third floor. Ah, welcome to Paris. It's so nice to meet you. Brr, it's freezing. Come in. Come in. We don't want you to catch a cold.
This looks very RE Engine.
I hate to say it, but your brother is, well, quite odd. In we go. In we go.
What the?
Oh la la. Mais quelle pagaille!
That can't be my stuff. That's got to be
He's made
the...
such a mess again. Think, I just cleaned it up a week ago. It's like a boulder rolled through here. Huh?
You know, it's like not matching now.
Ah, the delightful biscuit. I'm sure he won't notice if we help.
Yeah, what is going on here? All right, let's try Summer Game Fest on like another. No, not watching Asmongold. Jesus Christ. Okay. Where's like the IGN? Jesus Christ, you're looking through all of this and it's just like, I don't want live reactions from other people. I want a Summer Game Fest video that's not going to skip halfway through it. All right, I guess we'll just keep trying. Jesus, stop.
Think, I just cleaned it up a week ago.
Yeah, it's the video.
It's like a boulder rolled through here. Huh?
Yeah, that's not me. That's the video.
Ah, the delightful biscuit.
All right, we're just gonna put up with it, I think.
I'm sure he won't notice if we help ourselves. Oh, long. I'll bring some nice coffee to go with the biscuit.
Yeah, this is an error with the video. I don't. This is such a weird teaser so far. So this is Resident Evil Code Veronica.
Don't move. Claire Redfield.
All right. Woo. Awesome. Hey, thanks for the follow. Ooh. 2027. Yep. I kind of figured it was going to be. They've been doing like a on and off again like schedule.
Capcom on a roll. What a way to kick off.
So like 1 year is like a mainland Resident Evil, and then the next year is like a remake. That's kind of the path they've been taking for the most part. You know, like they did RE8, and then it was RE4 remake, and then it was you know, RE9, and now it's Code Veronica. It's kind of been the trend. So, you know, I heard there was rumors of this one, Resident Evil 1 remake, which is okay. And then Resident Evil 5 was also like rumored to be remade. So I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. I'm excited. Like, don't take my like as like not excitement. My experience playing Resident Evil Code Veronica, I didn't play the PlayStation 2 version. I played the OG Dreamcast version because I bought my Dreamcast on $99.99. One of those games was Resident Evil Code Veronica that came out for it. I bought that when it came out like right away, and I loved it. Looking back, Code Veronica does not hold up anymore. It is a cheesy game with a lot of like frustrating things. It's maybe too long for its own good in some ways. The characters design, like not designs per se, but like the personalities and everything, the voice acting, none of it's aged the best. Some of it is aged great because of how stupid it is, but like, yeah, it's got problems, lots of problems, and it's a product of the weird place the industry was in the very late 90s, early 2000s, where you had a lot of influential stuff like The Matrix happening in pop culture, but at the same time, games themselves were changing from, you know, like they were in the, I should say they were in the process of changing from like your standard, this is just a video game, to something that is more like how it looks like today, where games are more like cinematic experiences, at least on the AAA side of things. And Code Veronica also came out at a time where like, and I don't know how true this is, but I heard rumors that Code Veronica was originally going to be Resident Evil 3. And the Resident Evil 3 that everybody kind of has come to know and love, is kind of like was being made at the same time. And so that one got the Resident Evil 3 name and this one did not. And I don't know how true that is. You know, like I said, things were just weird around this time. And But Code Veronica was cool. It was the first Resident Evil that was fully 3D. So no pre-rendered backgrounds or anything like that. It looked great for the time. And to be honest, I think it's still a very good looking game for its time. Like you can go back and you can play Code Veronica and it still feels, tank controls aside, fairly modern in a lot of ways. Like it's not really that bad. Control scheme's like the big thing that nobody likes. Because everybody hates tank controls. Well, most people hate tank controls. I like tank controls. I don't mind them in games like that, where you have like a fixed camera perspective. It was pretty sweet, and I definitely enjoyed my time with it. Now, to be fair, I haven't played Resident Evil Code Veronica in like 20 years. It's been a long time. And every time I thought about going back to it, I just haven't. So when I heard rumors of a remake, I was like, oh, hell yeah. But the problem is that like, it's a cool trailer, but it's a teaser. So I don't know, like I'm not seeing enough about it to make me want to be excited about it. And then the other problem, and this is kind of a problem I have with the remakes in general, is that they are what's the word? So they all have like a similar formula. It's like Capcom saw Resident Evil 2 remake and was like, all right, this one like clearly went off with a big bang, and obviously we need to fix this. Yeah, I'm gonna adjust my face a little bit here. All right, so I'm actually kind of looking at you. It's crazy. Here, let me adjust it slightly. I think it's like, all right, there we go. I think it's slightly out of focus sometimes when I'm like looking at the video. I think that's like it slowly drifts. So if my head is calibrated a certain way, it's like, all right, then I look this way. All right, there we go. So I feel like there's this weird formula that they've kind of like been trying to copy with Resident Evil 2 remake. So Resident Evil 3 remake had this like similar look, and that Resident Evil 4 remake did, and this one has like that same vibe to it. And I think it kind of makes the remakes lose some of the distinctiveness, the creativity in some ways, or whatever, the weird design decisions of like the original versions. So I think this is going to be like that too, which means you'll be able to go back and enjoy the old game because it's not getting replaced, which is good. It's Dark Nova. Hey, how's it going? Hope you're having a good time. I hope you're having some better luck in life.
The show Resident Evil
All right.
Veronica.
Let's see if there's more Keeley.
A classic title from the Resident Evil universe, reimagining the experience for today's players. Thank you to Takeuchi-san and Capcom for that incredible news. Now, some surprise breaking news from one of the top independent game studios in the world.
Whoa. New Cuphead?
Hello there, I'm Cuphead here at Studio MDHR headquarters. And today, we have a special announcement for all of you. We're happy to confirm that development has begun on a brand new, hand-animated Cuphead video game. Our talented team is hard at work on this ambitious project, which will take Cuphead and friends on a fresh, exciting adventure. It's still in early stages, but we look forward to revealing more when the time is right. Well, from all of us here at Studio MDHR, thank you for...
Oh.
I didn't know this was plugged in.
It's not.
Hello? Yes? Oh, indeed. Oh, you want me to tell them? Yes, I'll tell them. Yes, right now.
I've been all right.
Well, it seems I have one more surprise. A small team within our studio has been working in secret on something completely different. This new project is a love letter to the era that brought us into the world of video games. We have prepared a sneak peek, and I'd say... it's pretty radical. Over here? Ahem. Pretty radical.
Let's roll the clip.
Hell yeah, Muppets.
Now,
What do we got?
development at Studio MDHR. It's Mighty Cuphead Adventure,
No
a
way.
new fast-action platform shooter with arcade-quality graphics and amazing sound. Mighty Cuphead Adventure,
Only from Studio MDHR.
This is cool. All right, I was cracking a joke before the games he started showing these trailers because he's like, we're gonna have stuff for every platform, and I was like, I bet you won't have anything for the Game Boy Advance, and then there's an NES game. Ah, fuck. All right, maybe there's hope yet. Anyway, I've been doing okay, Dark Nova. I had a real bit of a rough spot earlier this year. Well, very late last year, and just kind of slowly pulling myself out of my funk. So it's not perfect, but you know, I'm trucking along. Still got many more challenges ahead of me. So hopefully, you know, won't be so bad for the future. But yeah, kind of is what it is. So figured I'd you know, kind of slowly slide back into streaming. And you know, if this seemed like a good time to do it, because I don't have to actually play games, I can just watch people talk about them. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? So.
You know I love my puppets. That was great. And there you have it. 2 brand new games from Studio MDHR up in Canada with Mighty Cuphead Adventure, a true 8-bit action platformer coming to consoles and PC, and then a brand new hand-animated Cuphead game has been confirmed too. Great news. All right. Well, now please join me in welcoming my co-host and partner in a new game discovery website called Looking for Game. It's Lucy James, everyone.
I have never actually played the first Cuphead. I probably should.
Thanks, Jeff. I am thrilled to be back here at Summer Game Fest, and I'm excited to share in so many incredible announcements. Now, this next one is very special for me. It's a game we've all been waiting to see for a long time.
Ooh. What do we got? Pre-alpha. No, is this gonna be? No. A Predator game? Oh, no. This could be Alien Isolation 2, isn't it? Yeah. No way. Subtitles. Yes, let's go.
Do you understand? Yes. I understand.
So I wonder if this is going to be a direct sequel then. No release date. That means the next year. That's sick.
Hi,
I'm so excited about that.
Director of Alien Isolation 2.
And I'm Anna Sofikova, art director of Alien Isolation 2.
On behalf of the whole survival team at Creative Assembly, we're very excited to share our return to the survival horror genre. It's been 12 years since we released
can't believe this got a
Alien
sequel.
Isolation, and we're continuing what we started, creating an authentic new chapter which builds on that core isolation experience of escaping the terrifying, unkillable, relentless alien.
And this time, we're unleashing the alien on an unsuspecting colony world. From the claustrophobic confines of the colony itself to the exposed and storm-ravaged landscape surrounding it, Kurosaki
So it'll be
Station
Ellen
is
Ripley's
a new
story
hunting
then?
ground for the ultimate apex predator. Players will face a desperate struggle to survive and escape, and we cannot wait to show you more in the future. Thanks.
I mean, I'm still excited. Alien Isolation was an amazing game, but I don't know.
Thanks so much, Anna and Al.
It would be nice to find out more.
Today, we are honored to have one of gaming's true visionaries here with us in the audience. For more than 2 decades, his work has reminded us that games can be emotional and deeply human. From Ico to Shadow of the Colossus to The Last Guardian, he has left an unforgettable mark on this medium. Please join me in recognizing the legendary Fumito Ueda-san. Ueda-san, great to see you.
We're not getting a new game. He was just being nice.
And now, let's talk about his next game.
Never mind.
A few years ago, we gave you an early glimpse at Ueda-san's next game, then known as Project Robot. Well, now, it's time to step deeper into the mysterious, unsettling, and epic world that marks Ueda's first game in a decade. Let's take a look.
Wow. Please be as weird as all of his other games. Epic Games. All right, I'm already sold. This looks cool. You get to ride around in a big floating head? Okay. And connect them to giant robots. Like, heavy Nausicaa vibes from this. Okay, maybe not. I'm very intrigued. That's cool.
Does that look incredible? Oh, all right. I cannot wait for Gen Atlas. Thank you, Ueda-san. All right, well, next we travel to the east, to China, circa 848 AD. Blood Message is a cinematic single-player action-adventure game from NetEase. You are a messenger who embarks on a perilous eastward odyssey with your son, fighting against impossible odds.
Okay. I'm intrigued. Oh, I was like, that's a weird looking bird. It's just a toy. Oh, so this is like the Mongol era. Maybe?
一起奋起，却从未有人坚守如我等之久。今日天枪大捷，以寡破众。
No, this is Dynasty Heroes.
当即首功。
This feels very Dynasty Heroes.
好剑，又进进了。
该你了。
阿爷，大人们说，只要和西归堂，你不打仗，也能守住我们的家。
Looks really cool.
再不投降，全部杀光！
Ooh.
是死，不降！
I I mean, if this is actual gameplay, this is kind of impressive. A lot of it feels like cinematics.
我守不住我的家，你救不了我的命。
人都死了，哪儿来的家？ Wow.
由来征战地，不见有人还。
All right. It looks cool. It looks different, you know? Not quite Sad Dad Simulator.
一样的孩子们，就再也不用怕没有家了。
Well, no demo for us.
Now, please welcome a game developer who is visiting the US for the first time in 2 decades. From RGG Studio, it's Masayoshi
Ooh.
Yokoyama.
Stranger Than Heaven? Yep. Hopefully we get a new trailer.
こんにちは、横山です。本日はストレンジャーズ・ヘブンについて新しい発表がございます。まずはこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Hello everyone, this is Yokoyama. Today, we have an exciting new update about Stranger Than Heaven. First, please take a look at this.
Well, next time I get on stage. Yo,
海の向こうじゃアジア人ってんでのけ者にされて
Okay.
日本じゃ毛頭扱い俺は何人なんだって何度も思ったろ敵討ちかつまらねえことに人生使ってんだ大統領
Come on, show his ass. You gotta at least show his ass, right?
俺の人生始まらねえんだ。
Is that Snoop Dogg? I look like Snoop Dogg. That's Tupac. It actually was. What the fuck? Holy shit.
Crazy.
I was just joking. I didn't think it was actually him.
Yokoyama, we got a lot to talk about. But first
What
of
the
all,
heck?
we have a release date.
本作の発売日は2027年1月15日となります。そして先ほどのトレーラーには
January
新しい
15th.
キャストも情報が含まれていましたが、その件に関してはこの方に語ってもらいましょう。
Stranger Than Heaven will be released on January 15th, 2027. As you may have noticed in the trailer,
can't
we
with that guy's
revealed
pants.
some interesting new cast members. To tell you more about that, I'd like to bring out a special guest.
Please welcome Snoop Dogg.
That was actually Snoop Dogg too. Holy shit. I thought they were just copying him.
Good. Snoops, everyone's talking about this
What up,
game.
though?
It's so good to have you here, man.
That's crazy.
So you teaming up with Yokoyama. Tell us, how does this happen? Why do you want to work with RGG?
I mean, I'm a big fan of Sega. I've been playing that game since it first came out, and you know, to be associated with such a great game and such a great person like this and the team that they put together, it's an amazing, you know, feat for me. So
This is that point where they all suck each other's dicks for about 5 minutes. So we're just gonna skip past
you know,
this.
the Tupac estate and my son and myself, we work very closely together, so it just makes sense to put him in this game because his likeness and his spirit still lives on. I feel like we're so connected to what we're doing. So, what y'all think?
Game looks insane. I think we got more surprises in there too. I know the song sounds great, but we're looking forward to hearing more on Stranger Than Heaven. I also want to ask you though about something a couple years ago. TJ, you and Cordell talked about Death Row Games or something you guys want to do. Any updates on what's happening there, DRG?
Yes, sir. Death Row Games, you know, we're building a hip-hop gaming universe.
He's announced a game. I gotta at least see that.
Bringing culture to life, you know what I'm saying? And we just got a lot of plans that we're planning on actually bringing to life in the next, you know, couple of months.
Okay, well, we'll hopefully hear more on that soon.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, Snoop Dogg. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Yokoyama-san, Jamil, appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Fantastic.
Aw, give him a
More
hug.
crazy stuff to come. All right, next we're excited to announce the stunning debut title from a new studio in Sweden. Hex is an open-world action-adventure game from key creators behind The Division and Little Nightmares.
What?
You brave the wild north as researchers stranded in a mind-bending, player-shaped procedural world. This is a very cool game. Take a look.
That was a lot of buzzwords. That's a game studio name. What the? I don't know what the hell is happening. So is this co-op then? Oh, that's so trippy. Okay. Cool, but weird.
I can't wait to see more from Hex. It looks absolutely stunning. We have much more SGF to come, but
visually looks
first
really
on
impressive.
June 14th, Dead by Daylight is celebrating its 10th anniversary. Watch this closely because here's a little tease of what's ahead.
Creepy.
How old are you now?
Old enough to know better, young enough to do it anyway. That cat. Yo, what's up? What? How do you play? Okay, I can add it to the list of demos I'm trying. Nope. Pretty sure I remember it. What name did you used to go by? Let's see here. That's not showing anything different. strange game. Service Slam. No, your name seems like it's not showing that it's been changed at all. So I'm pretty sure your name is I mean, I don't know, unless your name changed. But it's not showing that it changed on my end. Let's see here. Yep, nope, nothing. Change it to Miju. Nope. I remember that your name right now. I'm Kron. I don't remember Miju. So yeah, probably I just wasn't streaming during that time that you were Miju.
Is it dangerous? Edward,
There we go.
privateering. Is it dangerous?
Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Maybe?
Gentlemen, we do not
Yeah.
plunge headlong into folly on the orders of a single madman, but act according to our own collective madness. So I'll put it to the vote. All those in favor of storming this cove and taking this ship, stomp and shout aye!
People say this is one of the better Assassin's Creeds, but I don't know. I kind of dropped off after like 3.
Can you feel it, Addy? We're moments away from the grandest prize.
Like after a while, all these kind of seem the same.
After you, Captain. Path ahead is dangerous. After you, Captain. Path ahead is dangerous.
Oh, that's not me doing that. That's the Summer Game Fest video that they uploaded.
I am coming soon.
What the? That's so jarring when it happens.
Welcome back to SGF. That was Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, which is arriving July 9th. Now it's time for the announcement of a game that reunites one of the best action game developers in the world with a legendary franchise.
Oh? Paramount. Platinum? What is going on? Ninja Turtles. What? They did a Ninja Turtles game though. Did not do that well. Oh? Yo, never mind. What the fuck?
You guys having fun yet? We are just getting started, believe it or not. All right, well, that's another TMNT.
All right, that might actually make up for the fact that they canceled the last Ronin movie they were making, because that was frustrating to find out about.
Game from Platinum Games, and I cannot wait to learn more about Last Ronin. Now, please welcome two-time TGA loser for Expedition 33 and Final Fantasy 16. It's Ben Starr, who voices the Visitor in Fortnite.
That was a weird introduction.
Hello, Summer Game Fest.
The shirt, man.
For the past little while, I have had the incredible opportunity to step into the world of Fortnite.
That shirt's like he lost a bet.
Visitor. And today, I finally get to share a glimpse of where that journey is heading next. We've been working on this for a long time. A new season is about to begin, and
This is just a Fortnite
everything
thing.
is about to change.
Can I skip this?
Let me show you what's coming in Fortnite's next season, Runners, launching later tonight.
I could give two craps about Fortnite. I'm never playing it. Yeah, I am just gonna 2-time skip this.
Chaos is spreading with these sprites. Creatures born from 0-point energy. They can make you
Yeah.
stronger, faster, more dangerous. No one can resist that kind of power. So we must secure them.
Yep. License pop music over this. As a duck. John Wick. Yep, that's Fortnite. All right, enough of that.
Now, if you're wondering how we end up on this new island, you'll have to jump into the Shattered event happening live inside Fortnite right after Summer Game Fest.
I'll pass.
This season, we asked every player to choose a side.
He's
and
still
in a lot of event,
talking.
that choice changes your experience. It has all been building to this moment. Party starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, but the doors open early, and trust me, you'll want to stay to the very end of the event. I've got a little surprise waiting for you.
The stage is set.
More Fortnite.
You chose your side. This ends now.
Okay, finally it's over.
Now it's time for a special announcement from Bandai Namco about one of the most
I don't hate Fortnite. I just... Okay, so it's not a hate for Fortnite. Like, I'm not one of those people that's like, you like Fortnite? That's a terrible game. Like, no, it's not like that. It's more like, so it's not that I've never played Fortnite. I've played it before. My niece, when she was younger, was really into Fortnite, and she kind of somehow convinced me to download it and play it with her for a bit. And to be honest, like, I didn't hate it. It's not a terrible game. But that said, it's just kind of always been the same game. You know, like, yeah, they've been trying to add some new stuff here and there, but like, I mean, it's been out for a long time now, and I'm just kind of not really into it anymore. I don't know. Like, it's like with Smite. Like, I have, oh god, like at least 2,000 hours into Smite 1, and like, oh my god, that I play the crap out of that game. And so, like, you know, you would think that I would be like, yeah, Smite 2, yeah, woo, but like, and I have it. I've downloaded, like, I've played it. I think I've even played it on stream. I don't remember, but like, I just can't get into it. It's just more Smite, and that's not a bad thing. If you like Smite, great, but like, I'm somebody who likes to have a little bit of variety. Things need to kind of like change up and stuff, and adding a new character or like, you know, adding a new map or something, it just doesn't do it for me, you know. And so like, the big appeal of Fortnite is it's basically just Ready Player One. There's so many licensed things you can grab, and you know, it's a fun game to play, but it's just that whole treadmill of like, you know, free to play games is just something I've generally avoided. I've even dipped my toes in a gacha a little bit here and there, and that's a minefield. So yeah, so when I see something like that in one of these shows, I just tend to skip forward with, because I'm like, yeah, they're just announcing a new thing for you can come back this season. So your friend's kid plays Fortnite religiously? Yeah. Roblox, Fortnite, and was like, I think, well, GTA 5's online, and then you got like Grand Theft Auto, or not Grand Theft Auto, what's the other one? Call of Duty's like online thing. Like, the couple of those, they always hover in like the top 5 for like most played like free to play games, not including like the gacha games like Genshin Impact, because like that's a whole thing. So, but yeah, don't hate Fortnite. It just is what it is. Also, hello, Rebecca. How are you doing?
influential
Let's watch
sci-fi
some more.
franchises ever created.
Sunflowers.
Mankind measured time by seasons, not sirens. For a moment, the future felt promising. Out here, that promise is a lie.
She totally looks appropriately dressed for a war zone. Is this a Gundam game?
Every breath taken is inside an armored shell.
Maybe not.
The darkness coming for us.
Well, I don't know. That does look very gun to me.
Remembers one man. The pilot.
It is a Gundam game. Okay.
Find me. I'm here.
That's a very memorable pilot. I almost remembered that he wasn't like there.
Thousands of games launch every year, so finding your next favorite can be tough. That's why I'm launching my new newsletter, Looking for Game. Thank you.
Yeah, that's great. Next.
I'll be curating and selecting games that deserve your attention every week and sending demos and exclusive playtest invites straight to your inbox. Head over to lookingfor.game to sign up with player.gg. Speaking of fun, unexpected games, this next title comes from a solo developer, Adrian Mulero from Spain. It is a co-op physics game about two geese and one very fragile egg.
Okay, Honky. Ready
Just
to be
watching all the game stuff.
Sure. Don't worry. This is a piece of cake. Be careful. Be careful with our little baby. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Careful. Be careful. Be careful with our little baby. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Careful. Careful. To left. Left. Your other left.
Yeah, this is Fred Slop.
This is a good one. Are you listening to me? What is this? It's way too hard. Watch out with our baby. If we work together, I know we can do it. How? This is extremely hard. Oh gosh, that looks really hard. Maybe if we look for some more people, it would be easier.
What the hell?
This really is an extremely hard game.
Did they really just make the game for that pawn?
All right, now it is time for a debut game from a veteran team of developers who come from Naughty Dog and Infinity Ward and other amazing studios. Over the past half-decade, they've quietly been working on an ambitious new project. Here is the global announcement.
People are endlessly disappointing. They're greedy. They're cruel. They lie. They're bullies.
Hey, Stokes? Yeah, I got one of them.
So that's what I say when I look at someone like you. Bully.
See, that's where we're different. I genuinely like most people.
Oh, well, then you're truly a sick fuck.
That's no moon.
We need to move. They'll be coming for you.
Coming for us. You're not one of them anymore.
Yeah, well, that's temporary. Just like you and me.
You guys don't understand the real threat. Not like we do.
If I go to work with my enemy to survive, so be it.
What the?
For now.
Either we fight those things together, or die alone.
Hang up the phone. No. Do not touch him.
Wow, I'm kind of stunned watching this.
We fight together or die alone.
Oh, it's gonna be like a Call of Duty type game, but it like kind of turned into like a weird alien movie. Crossfire! Crossfire! I gotta admit, that was kind of cool.
For over 18 years, Jacob
saw the
and
trailer for
I
that
have
duck game and
developed
thought that'd be great to torture my
games
husband.
with the goal of thoroughly connecting.
Yeah, the game's designed to
design
make people just rage at
and
each other.
story. In Crossfire, two opposing operators must.
All right, find yourself a man like this man's mustache beard thing. What is this? Like what like what this right here is impressive. Like imagine he has to wake up every day and just like groom that bastard. It's majestic.
Form a temporary alliance. Depending on one another is their only chance of survival.
To support this narrative, we completely rethought how cover and traversal work together and created a system that rewards tactical thinking, stealth, and repositioning. It's called Adaptive Cover. With Adaptive Cover, our player character Layla dynamically adjusts her stance to react to the complex terrain and the enemy's line of sight. It fundamentally changes your relationship with the environment and becomes an active skill to master.
Shout out to our amazing team at That's No Moon, who are meticulously crafting Crossfire. It's for all of you who, like us, love high agency, single player, story-driven games. Thank you.
And that guy was like very focused and when he's like serious.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Jacob and Taylor. Now, last year at the Game Awards, we introduced the next game from Remedy Entertainment. Here's a new look at the mind-bending world of Control Resonant.
I was going to say this before the trailer even starts. We have gotten so many peeks at this game now. I think they should just stop and just let the game come out.
It's been 7 years. The oldest house has fallen. Everything we tried to contain is now loose in the streets of Manhattan. This was caused by a new type of hostile resonance. It is beyond anything that we can currently measure. It's all quite terrifying. And fascinating.
We got some cool music I miss. You know, may as well.
All we can do is dig deeper. Keep searching for the solutions in every way we can. Before it's too late.
All right. Yeah. I mean, at least it wasn't a replay of the State of Play trailer.
Summer Game Fest exclusive. The announcement of the next game in a storied franchise.
We all have our own reasons for coming to
A
this
franchise?
frontier. But for our guild, we who protect this land, one reason stands above all others. Our wonder. You feel it too. We see it in your eyes. Wonder at the astonishing power that shapes this land of awe. At the great spirits to whom we are bound. At the gods who hold dominion over all.
I'm all for a new MMO.
We cannot guarantee your comfort, or even your
Problem is so many of them look really cool, and then they turn out to be huge disappointments.
But if you yearn for horizons unexplored, for fellowship and purpose, for a cause worth dying for, to you, we can promise magic.
Yo, Guild Wars 3? I used to play Guild Wars and Guild Wars 2. Oh, beta next year. Still.
To everyone watching both here and live online around the world, I'm Colin Johansson, the studio head at ArenaNet, and I want to thank you for watching the exclusive first look at our upcoming game. The time is right for the next evolution of the MMORPG, and that game is Guild Wars 3.
I would agree. If you ever want to see how influential Guild Wars 2 is, the entire flight system from Dragonflight onward to World of Warcraft is literally ripped right from Guild Wars 2.
Glad you all agree. Guild Wars.
So Guild Wars 1 is pretty old now. You can still play it, I think. It's been a while. I think they tried to do like a remake attempt of it or something like that. Some fans like got together and tried to like make it a little better. So I think that's still out there, but Guild Wars 2 is still up and running, and I think it's free to pay at this point. I don't know. You'd have to look into it. But Guild Wars 2 is pretty old now. It's been out for like 10 years at least. No, even older than that. But like it's always been like reinventing itself. So there's tons of content Guild Wars 2, and it's pretty fun. So I'm excited for Guild Wars 3.
Wars 3 is an epic world that is both beautiful and fun to explore, where the joy of movement is powered by your character's momentum, and combat will usher in an entirely new type of MMO experience. By launching on PC and PlayStation 5, we're inviting the biggest audience yet to experience the world of Guild Wars. We're so excited to welcome all of you to join our Guild Wars community. Go to guildwars3.com to sign up for our newsletter right now. Thank you.
I'll certainly look into it after the show.
Thanks, Colin. Get ready to blast across the galaxy with daring races, dangerous rivals, and some very familiar faces. Star Wars Galactic Racer is coming this October. And now it's time to head to a brand new planet, Dervan Akos. Now this is pod racing.
Welcome to Dervan Akos, where champions are born and losers annihilated.
Oh man, this looks like it's gonna be so good.
My sources say you've been making friends amongst our fellow League pilots.
Racers don't go head-to-head against Sebulba. Legends do.
They are not your friends.
I've seen you at Kestar's side.
Stay out of my way.
Oh, this is the dream shape!
Yeah.
There's a reason why they call Kestar Pool the champion. The golden age of the Galactic League begins now.
Too many games coming out like either the last 2 weeks of September or the first 2 weeks of October. Ooh, is this that fungus horror game? Is this coming out this year? October 1st. Damn it. The hell is this game? Yeah. Right? It's like Raft, but like with zombies. That's cool.
A few years ago, we announced Sega's plans to bring back many of its classic franchises, including Jet Set Radio and Crazy Taxi. Another one is Virtua Fighter. Today, we've got your first ever look at the surprising scale and scope of the next installment. This is Virtua Fighter Crossroads.
So story mode in Virtua Fighter?
Hey, I've got an idea for you.
Hey, it's Yellow. Bet you're hungry after this morning, huh? Same as usual?
Your sister's really taking this whole job thing seriously, huh, Divina?
I know.
They really weren't kidding about this being a fighting town.
We're all fuck-ups. Otherwise, we wouldn't be living in Villa Sapara.
Kill them all.
This is feeling very Virtua Fighter-y.
Hey, it's me.
There he is!
Shit.
This is not gonna blow over, Cielo. You fucked with the Chinese mafia.
Just casually electrocuting him.
One more move and I'll cut her fucking head off!
All right, just take it easy.
Okay.
That's your...
Madam Sue? You play the part of a fighter, but you are lacking in kung fu.
Why is this audio out of sync?
City of blood, sweat, and survivors. Lives rolling like dice. Once you're inside, there's no surrender.
That's Pai Chan!
Who's Pai Chan?
What?
Alright, does this fix it?
It's
No.
been 25 years since RuneScape
Yeah,
was born, and
it's just-
20 years tomorrow that
It's just
Durio
Mortal Kombat's
321
story.
wreaked havoc in Falador.
Like, don't get me wrong, I liked Virtua Fighter as a franchise, but that didn't feel very Virtua Fighter-y. But, I mean, you know, whatever, right?
Finally, this legendary universe is coming to console with RuneScape Dragon Wilds, playable now on PC in early access. Here's a new look.
Few survive the land of dragons. But some seek more than survival.
I want to be able to log like that.
They fight. They adapt. They build. They stride boldly into the unknown, claiming dominion and forging their legend.
Seems like it could be interesting. And that's all you heard from Nintendo.
In ebbing spring, the skies will clot.
What the?
Our shedding seeds made piles
I need to go back
of
to this
frost.
apparently. They've changed a lot.
Odions cast with tempers rare. Red minnows squirm in tainted clay. 3 virtues known, not all recast. For wrath, and doom, and death. Our last. Find me, Fawn, or I'll find you.
I mean, it's cool, but like,
to Brook Hollow Park.
it's very early access.
It's okay, they're not actually monsters. We're just a lot smaller now.
Clever girl.
You're looking at a living fossil.
Hey guys, you're gonna want to see this!
Please tell me that was your stomach.
Hold on to your buggies for a survival epic 65 millimeters in the making.
What the hell did we get ourselves into?
Swearing? Am I grounded? Yeah, pretty much. Don't get me wrong, I like Grounded. I think Grounded was great.
Some guys leave it to luck. Let it ride on a roll of the dice. Not me. You can have all the luck in the world. But what matters is the choice you make when the cards are on the table.
Oh, I was like, this game's been out for a while. It's DLC.
Yes, that was indeed a young Don Salieri from the original Mafia. Man of Honor expands Enzo's journey in Mafia: The Old Country this August.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, can you imagine working on something for 16 years of your life? Back in 2010, the creator of Assassin's Creed set out on a journey to build his next time-bending epic. Today, after many twists and turns, it is finally time for Patrice Désilets to invite you in to his new world.
Okay. I really wish they'd fix the audio sync issue.
The collector. To protect a world I cannot be a part of. Destined to be feared for what I am. It is my fate. I have devoted my life to facing them. Those granted the power to raise souls. Those corrupted by their gifts. Tilting the ancient balance toward cataclysm.
You get to play as a witch?
But at last, their debt is due. Every choice, every breath has led me to this moment. As the moon bears witness, I take the first step. My time has come. I am ready.
Okay. She's ready, guys.
Thank you, Jeff.
Can talk about it, all
Thank you,
right.
everyone. 1666 has been a monumental and emotional journey. David Lynch once said, "The film is the talking." That's how I feel today about the game. Instead of explaining
Dude's like
features,
super
I'll
nervous. You
simply
can see
say
his hand
this.
shaking.
As of right now, the prologue is free to download on Steam and Epic Games Store.
Yo, okay.
It's a 30-minute story experience, an amuse-bouche, if you will. I'll leave you with a glimpse of what's to come when the game launches on early access later this year. Join us for the journey. Merci, and panache Kalis.
It's the only way you can do it. It seems like Assassin's Creed, but with witches. Which, I mean, like, not a bad combo. Alright. So we got a couple extra things I'll be downloading and playing later.
Thank you, Patrice. Still to come, we've got a lot of great announcements for you, including a special surprise guest.
Oh no.
Who's that? What? Wait, that's Billy from Saw? Hey, Billy.
Hello, Jeff Keighley.
Hello.
I want to play a game.
Oh, you want to play a game? Well, that's great. We're here at Summer Game Fest. This is all about playing games. It's perfect.
Roll the tape.
You heard the puppet. Roll the tape.
Keely loves his puppets, huh?
A 100 years have passed since the genesis of your legacy. They call you a monster, but I call you a prophet. Pain is our only true path to redemption. It strips away the lies that people tell themselves. Only then do they get to see what really makes them tick.
No, bad.
A sacrifice must always be paid in blood. Live or die.
Oh God.
Your book, bound in blood.
It's my favorite kind of crayon.
Inspires those who are worthy.
The spiral bleeds ever deeper. Let the games begin.
No, not quite. So the Saw movies are basically, that little puppet dude is like the monster movie Avatar. God, I'm like jumping around all over the place. That little puppet dude is like the, kind of like Freddy or Jason or whatever. Like he's that kind of like monster movie mascot. But the whole gist of the movie is like you have these people who have like some kind of a weird background issue. Like they have a complicated past. Maybe they like sinned or something like that. Right. And he takes two people or more and puts them in a situation where the trap can be escaped, but only if like somebody's willing to sacrifice either themselves or somebody else. So like it forces you into making like a moral choice. And so like that's basically the gist of the Saw movies. They have varying degrees of good and bad, but they're all really gory. So, it's one of those kind of movies. Like the trap will be like take this picture here, it'd be like a vice on two people's heads, and like the only way that the trap is escapable is if like one person lets the trap kill the other dude or something like that. So it is what it is. So I don't know why I'm like bouncing like crazy all of a sudden. Stop it.
Our war's end approaches.
All right, there we go.
Humanity's fate will be determined by one final
boobies
sacrifice.
Also, like, that is a lot of hands.
Are ready to bleed, bearer. Are you?
The veil between realms is unraveling. Life or death. You alone will decide.
Lords of the Fallen 2. Wishlist now.
Visually, it looks really cool. There's the angel thing that the wings are actually made of arms.
Also coming to Steam this fall. Next up is a brand new game from BitReactor, a studio formed by some of the most experienced developers in the tactics genre. This is Star Wars Zero Company.
Ooh.
Intelligence was just briefed of Separatist fleet massing in the Seralonis system.
Then we need to make our move.
You got someone?
No. I don't got anybody.
Zero Company.
What do you got for me, Bennett? Word Silius. Coil's been spotted meeting with local gangsters. Find out what they're up to.
I've been tracking Fathom for months. She's at the center of it all.
All right, let's get a team together.
Oh, it's a tactical game. There's a million games like this. I guess if you like Star Wars, this one might be your jam.
Ex-noble, ex-cons, and we're better for it. We're almost there. We just gotta finish this job.
There we go!
General Skywalker.
Okay.
A little surprise at the end there. All right, dark fantasy has always been about one thing, the monster within. And today, one of Europe's most ambitious studios is ready to take you into a brutal new world where vampires have emerged from hiding.
Come in.
Oh, shit!
The box. Please.
I know Amazon delivered blood packs.
You don't give up easy, eh? Well, neither do I. You certainly have reasons to hate me. My son, you've ruined my life. We crave the same thing.
Evil? Am I evil? They adore me.
You're a pawn in Brentius's hands, nothing more.
This won't end well for you.
I've done the unthinkable for my own family.
Determination is not enough to cheat your fate, Dawnwalker.
How many innocents did you drain dry? Maybe we aren't so different after all.
I think that is the most story of this game I've ever seen.
Hello everyone. My name is Konrad Tomaszkiewicz and I'm the game director of The Blood of Dawnwalker. What you just saw was an invitation to join us on an adventure. Adventure through eras and cultures in our story-driven open-world dark fantasy saga. The first part, a CGI, shows where our saga leads to, a present-day adventure. The gameplay segment that followed is from our current game, and it's an origin story of Cohen. I hope you will have as much fun playing our game as we had making it. Thank you, and have a great rest of the show.
Wow. My head is like completely backwards.
Next, the creators of Among Us have been hard at work on a new project. And today we're revealing it for the first time.
See if I can fix this. All right. See if that fixes it. Among Us story? Wow.
From the Among Us TV series, please welcome Yvette Nicole Brown and Liv Hewson.
Alright, I gotta pee. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna let this stay running.
Summer Game Fest! Hey! We are so excited about the future of Among Us. As crew members ourselves, our task is sharing even more good news about the animated series.
Yvette? Look, I know fans have been dying for updates, but there's a dead body right there. And the imposter could be any one of us. I think this calls for an emergency meeting.
So you'd rather call a meeting than complete our task? That's suspicious. I'll have to report this to Mira HQ.
Oh, no, I mean, I don't think there's any need.
Take it up with admin. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Get hyped for chaos, betrayal, and more in the Among Us series. Enjoy.
Emergency meeting.
Crewmates, our fellow mates of crew, hath perished. They would have
Why are you talking so weird?
Can you let me
yeah,
just...
but I just don't understand why you're...
The official cause of death, acute ripping off of the face. One dead crewmate, that's an oopsie. 3 makes it a murder mystery.
Any one of us could be the killer.
Was it you?
Whoever smelt it dealt it.
If only there was someone who could take charge.
Wow, that was a lot of screaming.
Green, blue, orange, purple, white, brown, yellow, lime, cyan, black, and I'm red, the hot one. What's back there?
Oh, really?
We have to kill the imposter!
We're so happy to have you among us. Or is it amongst us? I always forget.
Would you believe me if I said some of our biggest surprises at SGF are still to come? Stay tuned. And it turns out there's more coming from one of this year's best reviewed games, 007 First Light. Here's a first tease of a new story mission coming later this year.
We've received an urgent call from Aleph, James. King Bavma requests MI6's help with a matter most sensitive, and he's asked for you.
Okay, I'm back.
Our alliance with Bavma is fragile at best, but if he has what he claims to have, well, M figures the reward is well worth the risk. Go back to Aleph and find out what this is all about. Best of luck, 007.
Right. Final Fantasy on the Switch. That's still scheduled to come out this year?
Brothers, the time is finally here. I know it's been difficult. All these years, the unbelievers mocked you for your faith. Tonight, we shall show everyone how wrong they were. Sleeper, awaken!
Oh. I didn't even know that was getting a remake. This looks familiar, but like so many games look like this now. It's hard to say. Oh, you got cool mounts. Is this Ion? Yeah, I think this is Ion 2 or 3. Yeah, Ion 2. I heard that this one was a bit more cash grabby than the first one was, though.
I'm looking to find the source of the disturbance and end it. To do that, I need a complete picture.
Maybe this is all a brain dance, a simulation?
Time to knock the rust off!
Maybe the two of you really are from another universe.
Is this Cyberpunk but anime? Obviously based off of the Edge Runner stuff, but...
Run. I'll erase you at the finish line. Deleting your ass.
Come on! Eat less, loser!
Or...
I can feel it.
Poor kid,
that
man.
Nightmare Tessa Discord is looking for us.
Lucy!
Oh, Wuthering Waves. I'd have been more excited if it was an actual new Cyberpunk games.
That was a look at what's ahead for Wuthering Waves and its collab with Cyberpunk Edgerunners on June 8th.
Hilariously enough, I think that kid is named Rebecca. She gets, well, it's not a pleasant fate.
Now, if you want to track all the games shown today, head to player.gg/SGF to see the full lineup and wishlist your favorites across all platforms. Right now, it's time for news on a massive expansion coming to a franchise that has been on this stage before.
Capcom presents Monster Hunter. You know, that's a good question, actually.
Wyveria negated the weight of buildings and mounted the sky.
I can't stop wondering, how can all this exist up amongst the clouds?
Okay, Rocket Gauntlet.
They can affect the environment with just their presence. A moving natural disaster.
Too powerful to tame. Too difficult to reproduce. Sounds like an elder dragon.
More 2027s. A massive expansion. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I
know it's all for nothing.
As much as I liked Monster Hunter Wilds, it ran like absolute crap, and I just kind of, you know, didn't feel like it had enough content for how hard the game was. Like the graphics looked really nice, but like nothing seemed like the optimization should have been that bad.
Still, you press on.
Another Chinese studio. I hate when my laundry attacks me.
Obsession. Step in a dream. Howling gales. Soul raping squall.
Oh my god, he's announcing his moves.
Sky rally. Halberds from the vessel. To hand, see the trick I planned. Empty hand I come, go. Feast your
What? I think you're talking in the wrong chat there.
I got you.
dream is over. Take your time. Enjoy.
That was weird.
That was a new look at gameplay from Swords of Legend, a fantasy action RPG. There you saw a boss fight against Kong Kong Zi, with each move pulled from real centuries-old Chinese magic tradition. Now, how about a little toy car magic? Get ready for lots of loop-de-loops and massive jumps with the announcement of the biggest Hot Wheels racing game yet.
It's not like the audience wasn't excited about that. Donkey Kong. I guess. I don't know if I'm that excited about that. Maybe if I was a kid.
Let's do it.
They're going Fortnite with this. So weird.
Happy anniversary, Sonic, and happy birthday, Sega. All right, now the world premiere of a project that depicts the entire story of a famous anime from beginning to end. Dedicate your heart to this.
No, come on. Really?
逃がすな。宣言しろ。死ぬな。生き延びろ。まだまだ戦えるって面じゃねえ。やら、手、打ちまくれ。もういい。お前の負けだ。行きますよ。
I'm gonna be honest, like, this story was so interesting until they went out also off the island. Like, it just got worse and worse when they came back from leaving the island.
俺たちはどうすれば報われるんだ。この目で奴らが捧げた命の行方を見届ける。
ありがとう。ごめん。さよなら。
Especially the ending. Yeah, probably for the best. like not gonna spoil it or anything for anybody who doesn't know the ending of Attack on Titan, but like it was so disappointing to me, not only from the perspective of like how the mystery of the Titans and all that got like revealed and everything, but just like the fate of the characters and then ultimately what ends up happening after the whole Titan stuff is done. It just like the guy who wrote the story was doing a great job with all of like the intrigue and mystery and character introductions and all that kind of stuff. And then when it came time to like actually like pull it all together, it just veered off into this crazy direction, and you kind of just left with like a what, like feeling where you're simultaneously glad it's over but also just baffled at like what the fuck just happened. so yeah, I mean, finish it to know the end of the story, I guess, but like it's really not anything special, and that's just a shame. There's a lot of like really big anime that end up like that, or manga, because it's based off the manga, where it's like Chainsaw Man just famously had it wrapped up its ending and got publicly crapped on because the ending was like, what the fuck? Like I went through hundreds of chapters and how many seasons of this stupid show, and this was the ending? Like, okay, I guess let's move on. It's that kind of vibe. So yeah.
From many of the creative leaders behind Forza Horizon comes a new cinematic open-world driving experience. Set in Monaco and the French Riviera, where the worlds of pro and underground street racing collide. This is
oh my
Clutch
god, we're not even
from
halfway
Maverick
through.
Games.
Oh, there's so much more.
We have 2 drivers dead. 3 more in intensive care.
I'm done. My friend said you can help me. Some people are meant to be outlaws, Theo. Think about it.
Did my hand actually get stuck on the fast forward button? Crazy how that works.
I can't be taking risk like this. I'm a lead driver in R1K. I've tried to help you. I'm not going to jail for you.
Just make a movie. All right. Have fun. I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping in.
But their sons will plant fear or respect.
Bye-bye.
You'll harvest.
Look at my hand wave.
One.
There we go. Bye. It's a weird version of Don't Fear the Reaper. He stabbed him up the butt. I mean, it's a cool trailer.
We have lots more Summer Game Fest ahead, and trust me, you definitely will want to stick around. Right now, here's a new look at Sea of Remnants from NetEase.
Oh, this is that like weird pirate game.
half laughing, half a mess. Wrong direction, no regrets. Every face feels out of line. That's how I know they're all mine. We don't fit and we don't care. Broken jokes and broken air. They say grow up, back to age. We're just side another flame. Make it out, don't look back. Burn this moment till it cracks. If this one won't let us stay, we'll steal this night. Make it loud. Say we're lost, say we're strange, say we'll fade and drift away. But if memory lets us choose, I'll remember all of you. Hands up, shout it out loud, laughing over the doubt. If tomorrow cleans the slate, let tonight decide on it.
Catchy as hell.
In a world,
right.
in a room, on a shelf.
Guys, is it me or is there something off with this one?
Yeah, he seems different. Has he always had that mustache? He doesn't have a mustache. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, those thighs.
What's your deal?
Howdy. Name's Ryu. What's all this mess about me being different?
Well, look at that. He sounds different too.
What in the Sam Hill? Everyone in Tokyo talks like this.
I know what this is. It's called a knockoff.
Well, tarnation! Could a knock-off do this? Howdy, Dukin!
Howdy Dukin?
The Capcom Summer Game Sale is here. Take home genuine, bona fide, 100% authentic, real deals on select titles. No knockoffs.
I can't do it if you're watching.
Uh-huh.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing the elite ranks of the Ark
All
Society.
right. If that mustache is in a costume in Street Fighter 6, what are we even doing?
Yellow paint. I hear they're scared of it, but them pros ain't. Yeah, screaming that's not when I pulled up the lot. That's not repping my town. When you see me, you know everything. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Really? What a weird crossover idea. Pal World. It's a swordfish, get it?
There you have it. Power World 1.0 is coming out on July.
Exciting.
Now, at the start of the show, I mentioned we'll have lots of new worlds to explore today and the return of some long-awaited ones as well. This next game falls into that last category. It's been a long, long, long 8 years.
Homicide.
Wow.
6 total so far. Each case, husband and wife found. Shredded. People are dying.
I didn't think this was ever getting a sequel.
Some monster is out there. Word around the precinct is you're the guy to call.
Bigby.
Sheriff, I'll have your job within the week.
Are you living under a rock?
You're a raging dumpster fire of a person.
You're the reason I'm here.
She's a detective.
Ready to get to work?
All right. Next year. But still. Oh?
Oh, no, I don't look human.
These lips are sealed, but I'm not helpless. See you around.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Looking for me?
So is this like a remastered version? Yeah. Okay.
That's right, Bigby.
I own
is
the first Wolf
finally
Among
back.
Us, so I'm
And as
wondering
we-
like if they're gonna.
And as we wait for his new adventure in 2027, check out The Wolf Among Us Remastered this holiday. Now, this next game comes from an
I wonder if
acclaimed
they're gonna
studio.
like give a
that is
discount to
deep
people who
into
already have it or
development
something.
on its next project.
지금 넥서스 섹터 방향으로 가는 외선 순환 열차가 들어오고 있습니다.
The outer circle line train bound for Nexus sector is now arriving. Please wait for everyone to exit before.
Stellar Blade 2. Probably not.
Evie.
No. Wait, is this actually Stellar Blade 2?
The Scarlet Sin. That's the beginning and end of it all. How about you try taking a hit?
You're acting a little strange today.
Oh, yeah? It's our first mission in a while. Aren't you a little excited?
Stop saying weird things.
Okay, take it easy.
Quiet. They're moving.
Initiating C3 sync. Ready, Angel.
Roger, Kenna. Tracking.
출입문 닫습니다. Doors closing.
Oh, I'm getting strong Stellar Blade vibes from this.
How's it looking out there?
I can't stand crowds. It'd be better for both of us if we got out of here quickly.
In the movies, this is always where things go wrong.
Hey.
Well, just saying. It's a cliche. Wait, the target stopped.
Hearken! The pulse rain shall cease!
Oh my god, it is. Yup. Holy shit. This looks amazing. Okay. It sounds like they're using Eve's voice actress. Blood Rain.
That was a good one. Shift Up is returning to the world of Stellar Blade with an all-new sequel developed entirely by the original team that's here today. Set in the same universe as Stellar Blade, this next chapter continues the story beyond the events of the first game, introducing a new protagonist who you saw there, Evie. It's early in development, and we will have more to share in the future. All right, we're almost done.
Okay, holy shit. Because they... What? Like, that does not look early in development. That looks pretty fucking far along. But also, like, what? Same universe. So is this, like, a long time in the future? Like, oh, I have so many questions. Oh my gosh. That looks so cool.
But not quite. It's been almost exactly 3 years since Street Fighter VI was released in June 2023. What's ahead? This is Street Fighter VI Year 4.
Okay. So we got new fighters.
Street Fighter VI is already entering Year 4, but I can sense that we already have new challengers on the horizon. Fascinating.
3 new fighters. Oh my god. If I'm Maximilian, dude, I am melting down right now in excitement. That is fucking hilarious. Do you know, for the longest time, they were talking about Tifa in Tekken, and now she's in fucking Street Fighter 6. That is... oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. Holy Lord. There's been several moments so far where I'm just picturing Maximilian just being like... just melting down. And since I've already been spoiled on one of the announcements, I'm sure that the other one's coming.
Please welcome to the SGF stage, Nakayama-san, director
I wonder how many
of Street
gift subs he had to
Fighter
give
VI,
out.
and Hamaguchi-san, director of Square Enix.
Alright, go skip.
皆さんのおかげでストリートファイター6は3周年を迎えることができました。
Not a disrespect, it's just they're just talking about it and I'm bored of
Thanks
it.
to all of you, Street Fighter VI has reached its 3rd anniversary. And today, we're announcing this special collaboration with Final Fantasy.
ティファはですね、世界中のプレイヤーから愛されてきたキャラクターです。だからこそ目指したのは、ストリートファイター6の世界で本当に戦っているティファの姿です。
Tifa is a character loved by the players all around the world. That's exactly why our goal was this, to bring to life a Tifa who truly fights within the world of Street Fighter VI.
衣装や動きまで再構築してストリートファイターのティファとして形にしました。マテリアもそのままではなく新たなバトルシステムとして再設計しています。
Everything from her design to movement has been rebuilt as Tifa the Street Fighter. Materia has also been reimagined as a new gameplay system.
そして今日はまだお見せできないんですが、ファイナルファンタジーの象徴的な要素もバトルに落とし込んでいます。
We cannot show it today, but we adapted an iconic Final Fantasy element to the battle experience.
ティファの戦いはまだまだ終わりません。ぜひこれからの展開にも期待してください。
Tifa's fight is far from over. We hope you all look forward to what's coming next.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you to Hamaguchi-san and Nakayama-san for coming all the way from Japan to join us for that special moment on stage. And we'll see you guys again later this year. All right, well, now it has come time for our final announcement. I know. What's it gonna be, guys?
Yeah, I don't know.
Any guesses? No. Frankly, I don't know what I could say to set this moment up besides this. Get ready for the final battle.
Long ago, a shadow fell upon our planet. Guided by calamity, one man sought dominion through reunion. By his will, a star fell. A meteor called forth to bring ruin to all. But our planet answered, awakening mighty weapons to stand against this celestial threat. Now, hope endures in those who fight.
Long story short, the world's in trouble.
Ooh, they brought back the airship.
So what are we waiting for? Let's give Sephiroth the beating of a lifetime.
Wow.
You're mine. I'll make this quick. Good night.
The sky's the limit!
I can do this. I'll make you proud.
Nice outfit.
Just ain't your day.
Oh my, is that a weapon I see? Far as I can tell, these things don't distinguish between friend and foe.
Save the planet by killing her protectors. Let us put your faith to the test, Cloud.
All right. I guess you kind of had to go for that.
This far without you guys. And I won't let you down. I promise.
All right. I guess I actually have to play the first two of these.
There you have it. And no, he's not done yet. Please join me in welcoming back to Summer Game Fest the director of Final Fantasy VII Revelation, Naoki Hamaguchi-san.
I'm back! ようやくですね、このファイナルファンタジー7リベレーションをマルチプラットフォーム同時で発表できたことを本当に嬉しく思います。ここまで来れたのも、この物語を信じ、待ち続けてくれた皆さんのおかげだと本当に感謝をしています。
I'm truly delighted to unveil Final Fantasy VII Revelation, which is launching simultaneously on all platforms.
Kind of figured that was going to happen.
And we've only been able to come this far thanks to every single one of you who continue to believe in this story and waited for this moment with us.
今作のテーマは決意です。クラウドたちは最後の戦いに進むため、それぞれの決意と向き合います。
The central theme of this title is resolve. Cloud and his companions each confront their own destinies and find the resolve to march toward the final battle.
そして私自身もこのシリーズを完結させるという決意を胸にこの作品と向き合っています。
So this should be the last game then.
I too have carried a promise in my heart throughout this journey, the resolve to see the series through to its very end.
皆さんに最高の形でお届けします。ぜひ見届けてください。
We're committed to delivering this experience in its ultimate form. Please stay with us and witness what lies beyond that resolve.
Today, to help guide us on our path, please show me in Welcome to the Stage, the voice of Vincent Valentine, Matt Mercer.
Thank you very much, Hamaguchi-san. It's truly a privilege to be here with you today, if you know me. There's honestly so much to see in Revelation. I think we just kind of need to dive right in. What do you say?
Let's do it. Take it away, Matt.
I don't mind if I do.
As we reunite with our heroes, the meteor looms in the skies above.
a constant reminder
Oh,
of your
there's the
mission,
gun.
and the grave threats you'll confront as you embark upon your journey and face the epic conclusion of the remake series. Aboard the Highwind, your very own airship and the pride of the Shinra fleet, you'll take to the skies and witness our most expansive open world yet. From the outskirts of Midgar, to the sun-drenched Mideel Archipelago, to the warrior nation of Wutai. Simply pick a direction and set sail. But how can you be expected to protect the whole world at once? You'll need to cover ground fast.
I am not jumping. No way, no how.
Don't worry. These parachutes are top of the line. Pull the cord and pop. You'll be floating through the air like a feather.
At any moment in the open world, simply pilot the Highwind to your destination and take a leap of faith.
How do you get back up on the
In
ship?
rushing past, you'll descend seamlessly from the sky above to the ground below. Where will the winds guide you first? That freedom is in your hands. But no matter your destination, to defeat your enemy, you'll need a fighting chance. And that starts with your trusted allies. At long last, with the world teetering on a blade's edge, everyone assembles at Cloud's side, forming an epic ensemble of heroes, each with their own story that brings you closer together than ever. But a good unit needs more than friendship to save the day. It needs a disciplined combat regimen. The hybrid battle system, established in Remake and refined in Rebirth, is perfected in Revelation, putting even more power in your hands. In fluid, real-time action, seamlessly switch between party members to even the odds. Then, when the fight calls for strategy, enter tactical mode to unleash a suite of powerful new spells and abilities. Activate devastating synergies with your companions. And of course, call on mighty summoned entities that can turn the tide of battle.
And it didn't take 3 minutes. Oh, okay. That's it.
Summoning Ifrit never gets old. There are truly some chill-inducing fights ahead in Revelation. I'm so excited to see all of your reactions. It's gonna be amazing.
I'm guessing you have a favorite character to play in battles?
I might be a little biased, but since you brought it up, let's have a look at our newest coffin-dwelling companion, Vincent Valentine.
I won't return to my
shoot without
coffin
looking. He's cool.
until we've put Sephiroth in his.
Vincent is a deft gunslinger, capable of delivering precise, high-yield shots. But there's more to this secretive former Turk than meets the eye. The result of experimentation at the hands of Shinra, Vincent can transform into the Galleon beast at the press of a button, gaining tremendous power while transformed. And when combined with the skills of a certain ace pilot, their high-impact synergies disrupt the fight with ferocious results.
The Leaping Lancer, the Dashing Dragoon, the one and only Cid Highwind.
Cid Highwind, the cantankerous pilot extraordinaire, joins the party and their mission to defeat Sephiroth. Cid's command of his lance allows him to rapidly close the distance for powerful strikes, or engage in sweeping area of effect attacks to bring a whole host of enemies to heel. But to fully control the battlefield, skill with a weapon only gets you so far. To further augment your combat capabilities, try this on for size. Function Integrated Tactical Suitwear, or the FIT system for short, allows you to further customize your playstyle with new uniforms imbued with unique movesets. Alongside your equipment and materia, FITS gives you an extra edge in battle. And to face what's coming,
kinda cool.
you'll need all the strength you can muster. Sensing its fate hanging in the balance, the planet itself has unleashed its last line of defense. The weapons, ancient beasts that are larger than life and capable of untold destruction. Will you be enough to stop them before it's too late? As the world is torn apart, you and your friends must unite. In Revelation, we come to the thrilling conclusion of the Final Fantasy VII saga, and your mission is clear. Take up your Buster Sword, equip your materia, and stand together. One last time.
These skies belong to me. Hope you're ready.
All right, I'm sold. I'm sold.
Well, thank you all. Thank you, Hamaguchi-san, for bringing us this extended look at Final Fantasy VII Revelation. I think I speak for all of us when I say we cannot wait to play it.
But Mark, I think we ended the video too early. I hate to leave a story unfinished.
Is that right? Well then, we better take a look.
All right, what else could you possibly be showing at this point?
Get the cannon back online, now!
That's a big boy. Jesus.
At last, the promise is fulfilled. The
Ring
journey ends here.
Game's so big they had to make 3 of them.
Have it. Final Fantasy VII Revelation coming to all platforms next spring, which is appropriate for today because SGF is really a celebration of games across all platforms. Thank you to Hamaguchi-san, Kiru-san, and the team at Square for that very special announcement. And thanks to Lucy for a great job coaching. Didn't she do great?
Thanks, Jeff. What an amazing way to end the show, but that's not all, because coming up right now is Day of the Devs with a look at many new independent game titles, including multiple new game announcements.
That's right, tons of awesome indie games, so make sure to stay tuned and watch that, and we will see you live this August in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live, streaming live on Tuesday, August 25th. Until then, have a great summer, everybody. In Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live.
Oh, there we go.
Streaming live on...
All right, so that was 2 hours. I didn't realize Day of the Devs was going to be right after, but yeah. All right. Well, I think we should probably talk about things. All right, we'll get some music going in the background here. Turn that bullshitty off. All right. And control this guy. Zip me in a little bit. Hey, look at me. I'm the captain now. Yeah. So I could do the thing where I like play trailers over and over again and go ooh ah them and everything. Let me see if we can fix this. All right. There, I'm actually looking at things. Yeah, that sounds like it would be really fun, right? To just watch the same trailers we just watched again. I'm not sure I'm that hardcore. Maybe another time. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I'll probably rewatch them like by myself later. You know, just kind of like that way I can kind of fast forward and rewind and look for small details as I please. I don't necessarily feel like making a giant stream out of it. I'm also really fucking tired. So it's been a long day. Yeah, didn't plan for the stream to be super long anyway, but I did want to at least watch the Summer Game Fest, and I did, which is great. So let's see, thoughts on Summer Game Fest. Pretty damn good, to be honest. You're feasting if you like certain franchises for sure. But just overall, quite a few good games. Some new stuff that looked really interesting. A lot of stuff stacked around September, October, like I thought. That hasn't changed. But overall, yeah. And a lot of games that aren't really that far off. Even if it's for like next year, it's still not too bad. So yeah, I can't really complain. This was this was better than I thought it was going to be. I didn't come away disappointed, and I mostly wasn't bored. I did skip through Fortnite and a couple other things, but yeah. I'm surprised to see Stellar Blade 2 there. That wow. And Final Fantasy Revelation looked amazing. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't play the first one much because at the time I was like, okay, it's just Final Fantasy 7 but with some more weird shenanigans. And then Rebirth, you know, Rebirth looked impressive, but again, I wasn't really sure where all this was going, and I didn't want to invest a lot of time in these. Like, for somebody like Maximilian, dude, you know, Final Fantasy 7 was like the game for him. Probably more so than Killer Instinct or anything else. Like, you can just tell he has an incredible reverence for the game. Something that I just can't match. I'm never going to match that kind of intensity for a game. And besides, like, as much as I thought Final Fantasy 7 was amazing, Final Fantasy 8 was the game that drew me into the Final Fantasy universe. I played through Final Fantasy 7. I thought it was a fantastic game. You know, when Tifa died, I cried, you know. But, like, I felt like Final Fantasy 8 was a more enjoyable game. Not just from the combat stuff was a bit strange to get into, like the draw system and all that. I know it was very controversial. But once I figured it out, honestly, it was kind of broken. And the story, though, is where I really liked it. And Final Fantasy IX is just the underrated, you know, of the trilogy on the PlayStation 1. Final Fantasy IX it's a great game that just never gets any love, which is a shame. So, you know, seeing Final Fantasy VII constantly get showered with love and affection, you know, while watching all of these other Final Fantasy entries just kind of, you know, get tossed to sidelines, kind of sucks. But yeah, it looked amazing. So I think I'll finally start diving into Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth and all that. Now that, like, you know, it's basically ready to go, the trilogy. And I don't have to sit around and wait. Let's see. Code Veronica looked amazing. You know, Lords of the Fallen, Mortal Shell has a demo, which is great. But trying that. Onimusha demo. There's a couple of games that had some demos coming out of this that I'm very interested in. Yeah, I think all things considered, this was a really good time. And I'm glad that, like, I dodged the spoilers, because even though I knew that Code Veronica was coming, because I just glanced at my, like, I literally went to Reddit front page and it's like right there, and I'm just like, ah, fuck. But I didn't look at what it was. I saw the title and I was like instantly noping out of it. So yeah. And then of course, you know, this fucking video, you know, this is the Game Awards main account, and they're literally telling you the titles of two of the games being revealed in the title, and it's like, okay. You know, obviously they knew that they couldn't, like, stay ahead of the spoiler cycle. But yeah, going into this, we're really not knowing what was in it. I came away pretty happy with it. Generally, these Keighley events aren't really that good. They're, I don't know, I don't want to say overproduced, but they're dull, and in all the worst ways. I don't really know how to describe it. He just is not a very charismatic person, and so I tend to just not care. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna wrap up the stream. It is almost 6 o'clock in the morning. I am very tired. Been up for far too long, and I still have to work for the next couple of days. So yeah, probably not gonna be streaming tonight. I think tonight's well, I don't know, we'll see. I might. I do kind of want to knock out some of these, like, other shows and see what's being announced. But Sunday night, I'll be working basically Saturday and Sunday, so today and tomorrow. So late night Sunday, early into Monday morning, I'll be covering the Xbox game show. We'll kind of see what that's all about. Hopefully there's some interesting announcements, maybe from Bethesda. So be interested to see if the Fallout's getting a remake or not, or if there's some new Elder Scrolls. Wolfenstein 3 maybe would be kind of interesting. I don't know, we'll see. But it'd be nice to have some cool surprises from Microsoft. And then, of course, I don't know when Nintendo's thing is. They may not have one. I haven't checked the news on that. It'd be nice if they announced something for next week, just to kind of, you know, show us what they're doing for the rest of the year. But I have a feeling that's coming one way or another. I'm suspecting we're going to get a Zelda game. But who knows? It's Nintendo. You can't really predict what they're going to do. So, all right. And I don't know why, like my camera, like I start here and my camera is like drifting my head to keep looking this direction. And I don't know what's causing it. So I'll have to figure that out. But anyways, that's just me grumbling. Yeah, all things said, I liked it. It was pretty good. Some really good announcements and just a lot of really fun stuff to check out and see. And yeah, I honestly came away with pretty positive vibes. So at the start of this video, I was talking about how Summer Game Fest just seemed like it was, you know, like I wasn't sure what the future of the industry was going to be. And, you know, here we are. And I'd say at least for the next year or so, it looks pretty good. That said, don't rush out and buy all the newest state-of-the-art tech. It ain't worth the money right now. But who knows? If you got the money, I guess get it while you can. But yeah, lots to look forward to. I am going to be curious, speaking of Resident Evil Code Veronica, there's really only a couple of mainline Resident Evil games they can remake that are left. So you have Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6, which good luck on that one. And then Resident Evil 1 and 0, I guess. So I would suspect they'll probably jump to Resident Evil 0 after this. Code Veronica was the one that needed the remake the most. Resident Evil 0 probably could use a remake just because it is kind of a weird, like, not mainline, but kind of mainline game with a really weird mechanic of the two-person system, which honestly, it's not bad. They just, with the way they implemented it, needed to work. So anyways, yeah, it'll be interesting to see where Capcom keeps going with these. But specifically when they get to Resident Evil 1, I'm just really curious on like how they're going to do that. But they do have a major anniversary for Resident Evil 1, or, well, as a franchise, coming up in like a few years. So I think what's going to happen is like that will be Resident Evil 1 when they do the remake for that. I feel like that's going to be the best one they do. So on that note, all right, let's see if I can just fix it by doing this. I wonder if it's just VTube Studio or VBridger being weird. Yeah, I think VBridger's just being weird. All right, we good? We good, VBridger? My head was like jerked all the way over there. All right, let's see if this works. Oh, it's still doing it. Might just be where I'm sitting. All right. Maybe that'll work. All right. Anyways, so yeah, I do think that, like, yeah, the show was fun and there was some good stuff. And yeah, I think now my mouth isn't talking. I have no idea what's going on here. VBridger, why are you being bad? For one, why do you keep looking down? Whoa, my head is like, yeah. Let me restart VBridger and see if that fixes it. VBridger. Dun 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 dun. All right. Let me see if that kind of works. Okay. So, yeah, let's wrap all this up. So, the first things first. Why? Like, for some reason, VBridger thinks I'm looking at my fucking dick. I don't know what's up with that. I think it's my... I wonder. I'm curious about something here. Hold on. Is it really just this? So I have my iPhone, I I had it horizontal instead of vertical. I'm gonna see if this fixes it. All right, we're just gonna try that. All right, that kind of work. Yay! Yeah, for some reason it's not capturing my. Like, why aren't you capturing anything? It's like bugging out on me. Yep. Okay. All right, there we go. I think. I don't know. It's hard to say. Yeah, it's like it's not picking up my facial movements all of a sudden. That's working. But my lip sync isn't working. That's really weird. All right, that's tomorrow's problem. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna recalibrate that. See, now that seems to be working. Maybe it's the iPhone. Maybe it's the iPhone. I don't know. All right. Anyways. All right. So we're going to wrap everything up here. Technical issues aside. Thanks for coming out, everybody. I appreciate it. It was good talking with people. Yeah, you know who you are. So yeah, I'll be back soonish, I guess. We'll be checking out more trailers and stuff, some of the demos. But yeah, it'll be fun. Keep on trucking with this stuff. All right, thanks everybody. I appreciate y'all coming out, and you have a good one. Take care now. Bye bye.